Well, I knew it was gonna happen eventually. Good afternoon. You wanna talk shit? Buckle in, because I got a really, really wild story that a follower sent me. Are you sitting down? You might need to. Imagine finding out that a very sweet old lady in your small town community that has Alzheimer's and has been a very big pillar in the community is a serial killer. What? So one of my Canadian friends sent me this story. And when I tell you my flappers were gasted, my jaw was on the floor, y'all. So this lady named Sharon grew up in a little town called Independence, I think. And apparently she wanted to leave this small town from the time she was like 16 years old. Anyway, that's not the point. She ends up getting married to this little fella named James because she told him that she was pregnant. And what you did back then is you got married. Again, whether it's right or wrong, that's just the way things were done. This was back in the 60s. And his family was Mormon. So there's that. As history in 60 would say, it was part of the culture. Anyway, the marriage is not great. They contemplate divorce, but because of his family's religion, they're like, no, you got to fix it. We don't believe in divorce. A little while later, Sharon's in the bathroom and she hears a bang. According to her, she comes out of the bathroom and sees her husband laying dead on the bed, and her 2-year-old daughter is sitting there with the pew-pew. So she tells police that the baby killed her husband. And they buy it. She cashes in on his life insurance policy, which I think at the time was like $29,000, which would equate to about $250,000 today. And then she goes out and buys her dream vehicle and starts an affair with the dude that sells her the car, who happens to be married. But wait, the dude's wife goes missing. Her name is Patricia. So what had happened is this guy, Walter, that sold her the car that she's having an affair with, decided to end the relationship with Sharon. The wife turns up missing. Miss Patricia is missing. Then she's discovered dead a day or two later. Shot in the head. Guess who discovers her? Sharon's other boyfriend, John. John's a wuss and can't keep a secret, so he tells the police what happened. That him and Sharon have been dating. But the police already know that she was dating Walter, Patricia's husband. That heifer gets around. What has she got, kryptonite in her cooter? Anyway, the police charge Sharon with Patricia's murder. I'm skipping a lot. Anyway, they charge her and she goes on trial, but they also charge her with her dead husband's murder because they realize that, hey, if she's capable of murdering this lady, maybe we better take a look at maybe the baby didn't do it. She's acquitted of Patricia's murder. Apparently they didn't have very much evidence except for the word of her then boyfriend, John. So then they try her for her husband's murder and she's convicted. She gets a life sentence, but hold on. That verdict gets overturned. Go in to retry her 3 times. Every time it's either a hung jury or a mistrial. She's awaiting trial for the 4th time. This heifer goes to Mexico with another man. How does she keep finding these men? And guess what she does while she's in Mexico? She murders someone else. They try her there.